Hey guys, WantClue here. It's time again to talk about a new Bitcoin wallet, the BitBox02 Nova, which is new, and we want to talk about it. So let's get started and right into it. As you can see, we do have this wallet here. And before I go into any details or anything else, I want to mention I purchased this with my very own money. So this is not affiliated, sponsored, anything else by BitBox. I will share my honest thoughts with you and we will go over most of the details that are necessary for you. So before we actually take this out of the bag and take a look on what's inside and what has changed on the style, because there's not that much, I do have a couple of points here that I want to talk with you about. The first thing, obviously, is it has a new design. We see, and I extra purchased it in this design of this new color. We have two colors available, black and white. And I myself got the white edition. So this is one of the changes. Another change is the screen. They now use a different screen with a tempered glass on top of it. So it is more brighter, you do have better readability, and they finally got rid of the plastic as a cover for the display, which means now it's not plastic, but it's glass, so it is more scratch resistant, which is apparently really good. I mean, if you do carry this around, which you hopefully don't do that often, then it is way more scratch resistant, and this is really good. These are the two major changes when it comes to the hardware on the outer shell of it. If you take a look on the inside, there is something new. Why is there this new Nova edition? It's a BitBox02, and the thing here is you now have the option to use this with your iPad, your iPhone via Bluetooth. And it's kind of interesting how they did it, because you plug it into your iPhone and then you can connect via the BitBox app on your iPhone or iPad to this device via Bluetooth. And they call this feature Whisper, which means they made sure that the BitBox itself is as short from a range when it comes to Bluetooth as possible. So they said in their advertisement for the BitBox02 Nova that at a range of more than 1 meter, you will not be able to actually see this device. Let's see if we can put that to a test, because my door right here is more or less 2 meters away. And I want to make sure to see if that is true or not. So we'll see. Also, this feature disables the Bluetooth broadcasting, as soon as it is connected with your app on your iPhone. That being said, I think those are the features. And now we dive into unboxing this thing, and then we will set it up on my iPhone. Shall we? All right, so here we go, BitBox Nova. Obviously, I got the Bitcoin only edition. I brought my trusty worthy knife with me, which is really dull. But let's open that one up and let's take a look on the inside. So here we go, BitBox Nova. One of the nice things with this bag is you can see if your BitBox has been tempered or not, because if the bag itself is open, then it's probably tempered. Let's see, we slide it out here. So what did we got? We got plenty of information, dual chip security architecture with focused Bitcoin only firmware for uncompromising security, yada, 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 Windows, macOS, Linux, Android, and iOS. So, all right, I'll make sure to show you the iOS app itself as well. So here's the box, and we can open it up like this. Tap, slide, hold. So this is pretty much the same that we do have with the other BitBox. The difference with the other BitBox obviously is that it does not look that nice. And the case itself is plastic, but now we do have a proper screen with glass. And let's put that to the side and just stick it on here, because there's so much paperwork around. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that much paperwork, so we are not really interested. We are just techie idiots. And here we go with the USB-C port and obviously the SD card. So let's get the SD card out and let's put it already in here, because yeah, there's no need to do anything else. I think in here we will see that there will be paperwork or cables, or yeah, cables, connectors, and so on. It's nice, 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 nice. We already have that from the original BitBox 02, and we don't need that. So I think unboxing, we're done. It's not really that much to talk about. It's really boring if we talk about that much other things. All right, you know what? Now we gonna quickly download the iOS app, and then we will take a look on how this actually looks on the iPhone. I'm really interested. Give me a second. So here we go. On my phone, one thing that I really do recommend is that we go to the BitBox.Swiss webpage and click here on App Store. I don't know if there are any malicious BitBox apps out there, but with the recent shit that we have seen with BitChat, for example, where people are just applying BitChat apps that are malicious and everything else, I'm really, I'd say, stay focused and only click on links from the BitBox.Swiss webpage, not on anything else. If we would search for the BitBox app, I doubt there will be others, but you never know. So let's click on Get. Verified, here we go. Downloading that right now. And we can open it. So one thing that we want to make sure is allow the BitBox app to find Bluetooth devices. Yes, allow. And please connect your BitBox and tap the side to continue. So let's now plug it in. BitBox Nova. See the BitBox app. BitBox HJGX. So we do have this here. You know what? Before we move further ahead, I'll quickly get myself on the PC and see if I can find the BitBox over there, because my PC is probably like 2 to 3 meters away. Give me a second. All right, I quickly just do it like that. We are on the PC. I was looking for Bluetooth devices. I said it's like 2 to 3 meters away, and I'm not able to see it. This MAC address does not belong to the BitBox, so I think it's happy, or it's yeah, they are right. The Bluetooth range that they do use is very limited. If I move the BitBox now closer, give me a second. If I move it closer, I'm now more or less right next to my PC with my phone and the BitBox. Let's see if it can pick it up, because I'm more or less pretty much next to it. Here we go. There's a new device. That's the BitBox. Okay, I needed to hold it literally next to my Bluetooth antenna. Fantastic. Good job, BitBox. Good job. All right, as said, we've seen it on the PC. I was incapable of picking up the Bluetooth signal from that far away. As I said, the PC of mine is like 2 to 3 meters away. And now we want to take a look on the BitBox app itself. Click on the device here and let's make a connection with it. So now it gives me the pairing code that I need, as well as I need to verify it on this one here. Pair and say yes. Install firmware now. Let's get started by installing firmware on your BitBox. Install the firmware now. So it is installing it on the device. Great. That is working like I want it to be. So we'll give this a try, and after that I'll move over and I will record the screen. I will record the screen of my iPhone so that you do have a better view of what is actually going on here. So here we go. We are on the screen and we can now create a wallet. We can restore from the microSD card or from recovery keys. I Everything looks normal. We can even click on advanced ones, skip micro SD card backup and write down recovery words instead. Nice feature, as well as create 12-word instead of 24-word seed. We don't want to do that. We want to use create wallet. We name it BitBox-YouTube, done, continue. We need to click on verifying it. So here we go. I click on that. I need to set a password. I give it a password 0, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. And we repeat the password 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have successfully set a super secure password for our BitBox. Let's quickly increase the screen brightness here. So the BitBox has been unlocked, and now you get like the usual stuff. If we talk about creating a wallet, these are standard things that you should do. So yeah, confirm today's date on the BitBox. We have the 16th of October and it's a Thursday. Yes. Big app created. Good. You're ready to go. Get started. Let's see. It's loading accounts. Keep the micro SD cards stored separate from the BitBox. Usual stuff here. Everything is done. Everything is ready. The BitBox app on the iPhone works like a charm. Super easy. Super handy to do. So not really that much to say about it. So now it's loading data. We can go into settings. We can manage probably advanced settings. We can enable the Tor, connect to your own full node. So I can change that. Obviously it is recommended. Guys, why is there Litecoin Electrum service in here? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Apart from that, it's set up. That's it. How easy it is to get started with your BitBox02 Nova. I think it's a nice wallet, and let me give you some thoughts of myself really quick about that. So that was setting up your BitBox Nova on your phone. It is running, the app is connected, and we figured out, well, the Bluetooth connectivity is super simple and it's not that far from range, which is good and is some sort of a security for you, a protection layer, because you don't want to have other people see your BitBox on Bluetooth. Bluetooth itself is not really that secure, so therefore it is really nice that they made sure that the connectivity does have a limited range, which is really, really fantastic. I love to see that. The new design, well, it's wide, and the new screen is, yes, okay, it's nice. It is brighter than the older BitBox, which is also good to see. So overall, I do like it. I now have the option to use my BitBox on the phone. I mean, I personally would never carry my BitBox around and try to make transactions on the fly or in the subway or in the taxi. I would never do that. You do you, I do I. So not gonna happen with me. Setting it up, straightforward, super easy. You have a backup, you have the SD card, you can store it somewhere safely, and that's it. That's how easy it is to get started with the BitBox02 Nova. I hope you find this video a little bit informational, and if you guys are now interested in the BitBox02 Nova or in the standard BitBox, check out the links in the video description down below. I do have a referral and affiliate link down there for you guys if you're interested in that. With that, you help this channel out and make sure that future videos like that can happen. That's it. Thanks for watching and keep hashing.